folks. Today we're gonna start a venture on mounting an inner tube on a small wheel, a small tire on a wheel, a small wheel. Well, what I got is an 8-inch wheel, but this applies to a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. There's a how do you take the tire? Hang on, I show you. See, you got a little wheel here, just a 8-inch rim. I got the rim. Hang on, I'll show you. Right here, right there. Before you can mount the inner tube, you gotta take the tire off the rim. And the first step, I've seen seen different ways on there, on the inner tube, the inner web. But I'm just gonna show you my way, okay? I've already started a little bit. Hang on. See this, folks? See the vise? I got it opened up. I grabbed the whole of the side of the rim on that side, and then I put the see, and watch, see, boom, you're pushing and it separates. So you could do that here, you could do that here. See, it's already undone. You don't gotta try a lot to do that. It's it's my way. I found that, or you can stand on both sides. You can stand. Ooh, geez. You can stand on both sides, and I got soap all over here. Stand on both sides, and it's gonna work. It's worked for me quite a few times. As long as you can, your vise opens up wide enough that you can get it in there, it'll work for you. So stand by. We'll come in here with some more precious tips, eh? Tips of the day. Okay, just a tidbit there. Jumped the gun a little bit, and I just wanted to show this. It's a way to dismount the tire on the wheel, whether it has a tube or not. Hang on, I'll point you in the right direction there. You gotta kind of get an eyeball on this. Okay, we're gonna use the brand new spoons. Let's say if this was mounted, okay, we gotta pretend a little bit. This is mounted, okay, and we got a part out, okay. So we stick the spoons in there, like so, okay, and you work them one against the other on your axis. See, so by working one against the other, we're not trying to turn the wheel. Would want to turn, okay, the whole wheel. If you just did one side, you'd get this action. But by, okay, I know this is, I hope you guys have a little bit of imagination there. By using both sides, okay, you got it out. Let's see here, okay, you pried it out. Now you work both spoons in there, and then you start doing this with soap, okay, on the bead here. That whole thing's gonna come out, and you won't have no big sorry story. Okay, we're gonna be putting the the tire on there, but first off, I just want to tell you, I went on the internet, and I was looking for videos on. I don't want to make a video if there's already 100 of them showing people how to do this and what tools to use and the proper way to do it. So I went on there, and I tell you, boy, everybody's a specialist. And some guys, they really shouldn't be given any advice. I've seen some guys. I'm not criticizing. I'm not gonna mention no names. The screwdriver, a normal screwdriver. They put a tire on a rim, and they take it off with normal screwdrivers. Okay, big no-no. And the reason being is that whether it be tubeless or with a tube, if it's with a tube, you're going to pinch the tube. If it's tubeless, well, see, if it's a tubeless, the tire depends on the edge here. It's got to be in good shape on both sides in order to seal and keep the air in there. Well, if you damage the rubber on the tire, pinching it or ripping it a little bit, it won't hold air. Another thing too, I've seen guys, it's all sorts of stuff that I've seen. I couldn't believe it. It's like a circus. I've seen guys take a tire off or put a tire on, and they do it dry. It's just like if you took your bat and you didn't have no soap. It's the same thing. Or if you took your bat and kept your socks on. Eh? You need soap. Soap helps glide the tire onto the rim. It helps it glide off the rim. It helps when you're using. Okay, I'm changing a little bit here. For this task, okay, I'm showing this. I bought these. See this? They call that tire spoons, okay? I bought these. I have others that I've always used before. This is just, I said my stuff's a little bit too big for these small tires, so I got these. But I look at them and I'm maybe a little later on in this exercise, I'll let you know if I like these. I'm not used to them, okay? This is what tire irons, okay? And the way they're made, but they're not sharp. If you want to use a screwdriver, take it to the grinder, round it off. Like, okay, it won't be a screwdriver anymore, but if that's what you're going to use, well, fix it so that you're not damaging nothing. See, this is another end. This is for these rims, these split rims. I have a few bars, like this is another one, okay? And the round edge for going around. And that brings the tire onto the rim. I got different types. You have to use what you need. But always be aware, screwdriver doesn't cut it in my book anyways. You want to do it and number one thing, like people that are behind the desk all day and pushing paper. Well, if you're scared of this job, bring your tire and rim to a tire shop. First thing off, we're gonna do, okay, we're gonna lube this. Okay, I want to say something here. Okay, I knew a guy that worked in a tire shop, and a car tire, not a small tire like this, but a car tire. To put the first bead on the rim, okay, the first side. You know what the guys would do? They'd practice this, okay? It's incredible. I didn't think it could be done, and he showed me. They take the tire and they throw it. They throw it at the tire machine and bang! The first side of the tire It goes right on the rim. So all they're left with is the other side. How did that work? Well, it works. They got a lube. I'm gonna tell you something. They're gonna lube their tire. I know that. Okay, let's endeavor into trying this. Okay, I'm gonna hang on, move this bench here. We got some soap. We're using Dawn today. Okay, we're gonna put some of this all around. Whoops. There's gonna be a lot of that, eh? That's enough. Jeepers. We're not washing dishes here, eh? Whoa, whoa. There. Now, I'm gonna set you up here. You can see that, eh? I hope this works. Well, looks like we're gonna use the tire spoons. Hang on, I'll back you up a little bit, maybe. Eh? Can you tell that I'm using the tire spoons? You're gonna make a liar out of me, eh? That was there. Boom. Ha! That's it. So I guess they do work. So now our the first side of the tire's on here. So we're gonna be installing in the next episode. Woo! I was gonna sit down on the ground here. Okay, so as you can see, you almost, well, it's probably because the tire is so small that that I had to use a spoon, but it was just a little bit, and then boom, it just slid on. Maybe if I would have poked at it long enough, it would have slid on. But that's it. You have to lube that tire for it, and you don't want to spoil your edge here. See that edge? It's sealing edge. Well, if you put a tube in there, well, it's not so important, but it's a trying thing. These are my little that's for my grass cutting machine. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how come I'm poking around on the small wheel like this. This is not for my snowblower. This comes off of my grass cutting machine on the other side here. It's I just noticed, I went in the garage and I look at it, and it's down on the ground, and I say, oh. And then so I put the jack and jack it up, and I brought the tire on this side because this side's heated. And now I wonder, then I started looking at that, and I look at the valve. I must have hooked the valve someplace, because the valve was bent to one side, and once I took it off, I could see it was ripped off the inner tube. So that's it. Sometimes things happen, and I don't want to leave it till spring, till it's time to fix the wheel. So I'm gonna be, well, I bought some inner tubes. I bought a few, just something, eh? If you ever get inner tubes, eh, and don't take them out of the package unless you're going to install them, eh? Because usually they come in a bag, eh? Well, that bag protects them. If you just pull it out and leave them in the air, this stuff ain't like it used to be. Used to be, these inner tubes used to be made with real rubber. Now I don't know, it's some kind of compound that comes from Wing Wang. And the air will spoil it, eh? And you won't have it installed on the rim that it's gonna be ripped. I know, because it's happened here, and it's at the farm that they noticed that, they had these inner tubes for I was gonna call it utility. It's hay wagons, okay, but they're big tires and big inner tubes, and it costs a little bit of money. And well, anyways, they had a few, and they keep them on a shelf, and they come to use them, and they were all, as soon as these blow them up, they'd split, so it's something to watch anyways. Okay folks, so keep smiling. Comments are welcome. If you're not subscribed, well, you're welcome to do it. Turn the bell on, make sure you don't miss none of Gator's jewels of knowledge. And as usual, we'll see you in the next one.